And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Vintage Story. And obviously we have drifters spawning in. And yeah, they are chasing me around here. If they can't reach you, they will throw things at you. So just be aware of that. I need to go out and get some food. I am out of food. And we have dogs barking. I should have closed that window. Because I have no way of fighting them right now. So, no mushrooms or anything around here? I'm trying to go, you know, I ran away from the house just to see if they would despawn. That's one way to do it, is just run away from the house. Ooh, flint. Always use flint. There's a fox. Growing spelt, yeah. Stuff in the wild does grow, but it's very, very slow. Ooh, are those turnips? Carrots. I'll take those. Wow, only one carrot seed? Ooh, brutal. More copper bits. Dead bighorn lamb. See if we get anything off of this person. Nope. Don't need any quartz right now. Okay, let's see if they despawn. My charcoal should be done. Ooh, more carrots. Excellent. Those are right outside my house too. Mushroom. So always look at your mushrooms to see. Okay, when eaten 50 seconds, because some of the mushrooms will actually, you know, take health away, which is a bad sign. It's a bad sign not to eat those. Definitely want that for food. Okay, so let's go check to see. Oh, there's still smoke coming up. So do not open it if there's smoke coming up out of there. Take the grass out of there though. So I thought it should have been done by now, but nope, it's still going. I need to find some. Oh, there's a rift. You see that gear? You see that gear on the bottom screen here? This one down here? That is your temporal stability. If you get close to a rift, watch it. It immediately starts draining, and you get bad things happening. So yeah, stay away from those things. They are bad for your health. And here's a giant redwood footer. Look at all the wood in here. Yeah, it takes a lot of durability to chop one of these trees down. So I would not recommend chopping these or trying to chop these trees down. Unless you have a really high level tool. Yeah, I'm not seeing. I think I've pretty much cleaned out the majority of things out of here. As far as food goes. We're gonna have to find food somewhere. Or we could start a crop. Copper bits. I you know, once I have enough for one copper tool, I usually leave the copper bits on the ground. That tells me there's copper underneath. So I wanna leave those indicators. don't think I'm going to find many mushrooms out here, but I might find some plants. Ooh, there's... Oh, flax, yes. Hugely important. Flax actually is a grain. And there is a dead hare. Okay. Red crown. We'll eventually like harvest all the bushes and more flax. Flax is going to be vital going forward. Grab all the flax that you can. I'm going to grab a little bit more peat. Okay, head back home. Let's see. I need to cook up some food. Oh, I have a lot of... And yeah, you can see I made a rough-hewn fence. Just to make sure I didn't get bothered by... I still see smoke particles out of that, so we're going to want to put some of this in there, and we're going to want 3 servings. Hearty orange oak bolete stew. Let's toss a peat in there for fuel. And light it up. So it has to warm up. The fire has to warm up, and then it'll start cooking. Ah, there you go. That's the sign it's cooking when you get the little rumblings. But yeah, food at early game is pretty important, obviously. As far as farming goes, what we can do is get a hoe. This is just a rudimentary hoe. You want to plant on the best soil you can find. So the fertility of the soil is a big factor in success of your farm. Also, be aware that animals will try to, take from your farm. So you want to make sure to protect the farm with fences or whatnot. So that Terra Preta that I spotted is the absolute best possible thing that you can use for your farm. So I think right in here is going to be our farm. Let's use the axe, because we are just about at the level that we are going to want. Then I need to go track down some of that Terra Preta. And we'll build a little farm right in here. I might even fill some of that stuff in there. Yeah, I hear a rift nearby, and those spawn drifters. Oh, this is done. Crock. 3 servings. Grab that. This tells you 360 sat. Not nearly as much. Those turnips were really, really good for cooking, but obviously we do not have any more turnips. Is our charcoal done? Ooh, it looks like it might be done. Let's go up top here. No smoke coming out, which usually means that it is done. Yep. So all of that, you use a shovel to harvest the charcoal. Now, what we can do is we can go over here. Actually, I think I want to do it out here. I think it would be better to do it out here. Let's see. Right there. So we're going to do that. We want like 1 firewood. That like... Oh, we need 4. That makes it into a fire pit, and then we can replace the firewood with charcoal. And charcoal burns at 1300. I'm pretty sure in vanilla it's like 1100, but modded I have it at 1300. So it is plenty to smelt copper. We actually don't need 2 in there. So we go to the crucible, put the crucible in there. So I'm going to take 1 out, and I'm going to put 20 ingots in. Click and drag like that. 100 units of copper, that is 1 ingot. So it takes 20 nuggets to make 1 ingot. And once that is done, light it up. And that will make us our first ingot of copper, which we can make a pickaxe for, and finally mine some more of that copper. So I want to create like a little ladder or a little walkway down to the copper that I know was down here. I saw it. Yeah, see, it's right there. Oh, and we're also probably going to need a hammer. Ooh, hammer. This actually smelts relatively fast. Once it gets up to temperature, which is 1084, once it hits that, it'll actually start melting. There it goes. You can see the progression line. So we are going to need another... We need a hammer. We need this hammer right here. And once it is smelted up, like so, molten copper, you shift right click, pours that copper into the mold. So let's see if we can't track down a few more. Put the seeds away. Take my hoe out of there. Put those in there. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff lingering. I'm going to take this just to get rid of it. So that first batch of charcoal will actually last us quite a while. And you can actually stack this up too. So, copper bits. I know these I can grab. Yeah, you need quite a few of them to get to your first copper. And once that mold is done cooling, so you can see it's slowly cooling down. They take about 5 minutes to cool. There was some more copper over here somewhere, I think. Where were those other copper bits at? Oh, there's some more resin. So, you need at least 2 ingots to get you really revving up to go. Oh, no, that's lead. Lead. I am not seeing any more copper bits around. So, I may have to cut it here. Oh, there's a rooster. These little spots where resin spawns will eventually grow back. You'll eventually find more resin there. So don't chop those trees down. I am not seeing any more copper bits. Plus, it's kind of hard to spot them on the ground with so much foliage around. Yeah, there's just way overgrown. But it's, you know, the world itself is very much alive. I mean, it's got lots and lots of stuff to explore. Just these first few steps to get into the game are can be tricky. Well, I think I have a full stack of sticks. Inventory space is at a premium right now, so I don't want to do too much craziness. I'm just not seeing what I need. Okay, so I may have to cut it here, and we'll come back when I've found enough copper. And yeah, we're back. I gotta run for my life here, though. There are a lot of dudes around. Craziness. So I'm gonna run for my life. Oh, there's a dude. Yeah, having a rift so close really impacts that a lot. So we're gonna run. Do a nice little lap around here. Oh, look at that. More of these. Alright, let's get back, see if they left me alone. So, I smelted and poured enough. Oh, there's another one coming at me. It's crazy how they follow you around. So there's a hammer. Oh my god. Ah! Not having a sword really sucks. Because they love to attack you. There's my pickaxe head. Alright, pickaxe. Hammer. And I built a... This guy again? These guys just do not give up, do they? He's gonna straight up kill me. I don't know how to get rid of these guys. So yeah, if you want a more peaceful existence in the world, go ahead and disable the drifter spawning. Or at least disable the rifts. This is why I made my Night Watcher. The Night Watcher mod, for this very reason. Because yeah, they can be annoying. I think that was it for that. And then let's get some peat. And let's start it up. And yeah, it's you know, obviously raining right now. Look at this guy, he's coming right back at me. It's daytime. They usually run away when it's daytime. This is crazy. Never had one of these things pursue me during the day, so... Stop throwing stuff at me, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna so die. Is he finally leaving me alone? Nope, he's coming right back. See if I can get him to walk on the... And he just throws stuff at me. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me just by throwing rocks at me. Yeah, I might as well die. I might as well. And this is why I have it not to drop anything on death, because, yeah, it's crazy. Crazy hard. Those drifters just do not give up. Look at this guy. And that, you see how they just drop their items and they disappear? That's one of my mods that does that. But they do drop. The mod also makes it so they always drop a medium hide, which is nice. Early game way of getting hide. Okay, so now that craziness is gone, let's go down and actually show some mining. And this is copper. And this is why I needed the hammer. Because you see, this is the copper chunk that you get, right? And the copper chunks you can't directly smelt. What you need is a hammer to crush them into the nuggets. So now we have 264. In the reduced grind mod, I do believe, since I didn't make the mod, I think it's the reduced grind mod that might alter the amount of nuggets we get out of each chunk. But you know, if you use the set of mods that I have, you should not be hurting for resources. Because, yeah, these deposits, once you find them, they usually have quite a bit of material in them. But be careful if you go too deep in the caves, because, yeah, drifters will spawn down there. And remember, I have my tool durability and speed increased. If you go back and watch the first episode, you can kind of see what settings I use. There. That was a decent amount of copper that came out of that. And that's just right on the surface. There's, you know, deeperness going on down there. Wow, my game just locked. That was weird. So, if we want to convert all of these into nuggets, you can see my nuggets stacked to 400. And there's a very, very specific reason why. Because these are really easy to separate out and you know, get the ratios that you need. So what we're going to do, 400 nuggets, we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5 right there. What we want is enough to fill this up right there. That anvil is going to be roughly, I think, 900, I believe. So if we do this, that is 2,000 units, which is 20 ingots, right? That's 20 ingots worth of copper. So 9 are going out of there. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we'll have some extras. So yeah, what we want to do, and the more nuggets you put in here, the longer it takes to smelt. It sounds obvious, but it may not be. All right, so we've got something there. What we want is to put, I want to put like 4 in here. Remember, this is covered, right? We need to have this covered because it's raining right now. And let's light that up. So that will that will heat up and start this process, but it will take a while. Okay, put those away because those I'll use I'll use those for something. Now I want to get a farm up and running. We really, really, really need a farm for food. Yeah, I've got 1 serving of food left in there, and 1 in here. And that will give me my first sword, right? The long blade mold over here. This will give me an anvil that will allow me to make really good things. That anvil is going to be very useful, and what I want to do is, I think, is it 2? Forge. Oh, it is cobble. Okay, so cobble is made with the stone that you get plus clay gets you cobble. Oh, needed 1 more. Oh. Forge. And I would love to be able to do this out here. See, they can walk up here. Try to limit that. I want to be protected as much as possible. Okay, how fast is this going? Yeah, this is going to take a while. As you can see, it's going up much slower than it was when we just had 1 ingot's worth in there. So I'm going to go and harvest probably some more. Well, let's see. I need some more. Let's get some dirt. I need to find some terra preta. Ah. Really? Ooh, I got it. Nice. I just want this to be, you know, a nice little area in here. So terra preta, I actually found some out there in the world. Did I don't think I marked it. Well, that was stupid. There's some down there. So basically straight south, I found some right down there. Alright, so I'm going to go get that. Ooh, this is done. Yeah, see, 900 units of metal. That's 9 ingots. Alright, well, that is going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.